What's in the Trunk, and this week we're here with Omo Aston, who just released his new album Aston Quay on the 1st of July.
Yes.
And I'm McCall Abbey. This is.
That's important information. I'm James Hogan, and you'll be hearing more from us soon, hopefully.
So introduce yourself, let us know.
Well, what's the story? My name's Omo Aston, singer-songwriter based in Broader, Ireland, and 20 years old. Hopefully, a bright future ahead of me.
Very
So
good.
that's basically all I can say for now.
So we've been listening to your new album and we really like it, and we were just
Thank
the
you.
one question I wanted to have. What type of rapper do you consider yourself to be?
Well, if I was to talk to my friends, whatever, about predominantly what I am, I wouldn't even refer to myself as a rapper. Of course, there are 2 songs on the EP there that I do rap on, but predominantly I'd say singer songwriter. But as a rapper, I don't know, I wouldn't even put my
rap or
I suppose conscious rap, storytelling kind of rap, I wouldn't be the hardest bar hitting rapper you'd ever listen to or whatever, but in terms of telling stories and things like that, I kind of feel rapping enables me to develop my story a lot more. I can try through singing or whatever, but I just found that, especially when experimenting with rapping, when getting ready for this EP, that I found that I was able to delve deeper into a story, and so I'd say kind of conscious, kind of storytelling kind of rapper. That's about it.
That's very interesting. I mean, I think storytelling is what makes a song good. You can be a great bar hitter. You can be smashing those out, bar after bar after bar. Eminem sort of stuff. Yeah. And he's a very good storyteller too. But I think if you want to make a satisfying song, storytelling is key, because beginning, middle, and end. You gotta be saying something.
That's I definitely pride myself on that anyway. And that was one thing I said to myself before I started doing the music thing anyways, that I'll make sure that each song that is released, or each song or each idea I come up with, there's actually there's a background to it. There's some meaningfulness to it.
Yeah.
So it's not just kind of empty.
Yeah, it's not just filler.
I want people to kind of most of the time anyway, I want people to kind of pay attention to the lyrics, as well as whatever the beat banging in the background and things like that. But
you don't just want techno with the odd word.
I really try as hard as possible to have to have some lyrical content or some storyline to my songs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very nice. And the creative process for when you write, do you write with Zach? Zach is your producer.
Yeah,
obviously.
he's the
Zach
one
couldn't make it tonight as well.
Yeah.
Zach went AFK. He just disappeared.
He let me know me for this stuff.
He'll probably come down tomorrow or something.
Yeah,
sorry I'm late.
You'd be a bit late. Yeah. The creative process. I suppose it varies for each song and things like that. I remember our first ever song being Zach did together.
Yeah.
It was actually just me just coming up with if you listen to it, I just coming up with the beatbox and then the lyrics or whatever, and then I sent it to him or whatever, and straight away, it's a funny thing, me and him actually on a musical level we actually click really well. So that kind of idea was kind of for me, and then on Aston Quay, there's 6 songs in there, and 40 ideas where Zach's production sax instrumental work. So he kind of knows we were working on this for 9 months or so. So throughout that 9-month process, whatever, he kind of got to know my kind of music sense better. He got to know more of what my sound was like. So
you probably
getting close
friends.
Yeah, definitely. Getting closer to the EP kind of gelling together. It was more of him kind of just knowing kind of what sound would go well with me, and then when he sends it whatever, I might like it, and then I just get to whatever I feel the sound comes up to, literally the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear that sound. So I don't take too long to get the first line of the song down. So once I get that first line down, then I know kind of okay, what am I going to talk about in the song and things that.
So you wouldn't be in the room together, not
as in no, sometimes we are the process might start with, because I live in Drogheda, he lives in Blanchardstown, so the process might start with him sending a beat or whatever, and then I start writing, or I'm writing already, and then I might send a voicemail or whatever to him, and then he'll get kind of what I mean from that, and then the actual gelling together is we're together for that. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's a lot easier when two people are in the same room.
Oh yeah, I'd say you can create a much more
like this. We get you're able to kind of get on the same playing field then. You're in sync then.
9 months. That album is your baby.
Oh, like it was like actually a few months into the process. Like I remember we were just sitting in the shed is what we call it, where we record, and we were just sitting there, and he was like, "Oh man, we should do an EP or whatever," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that'd be nice or whatever." But then I was like, what songs do we have, whatever, and then he listed out 2 or 3 that we already had done, and then they kind of had the same kind of story, they kind of had the same idea behind them, and then I was like, oh, so we were already halfway through it without really realizing, and then once we knew that okay, we wanted to do this EP, then it got to like, you know, both of us putting our minds together and getting like 2 or 3 more songs that just kind of gel the whole thing together. And the whole process was like 9 months, so yeah,
it's good work.
Yeah,
9 months seems like a lot. Like,
oh yeah,
I was thinking when you just said 9 months, I was like, whoa, like it seems. But I'd say it just flies by.
Oh yeah, like I was in college as well, so like I had to kind of juggle
it's
that.
Like part-time.
Yeah,
Hobby.
It's a hobby. Yeah, I kind of had to juggle that as well as like the music thing, and I like literally like at around that stage, like it was literally like we weren't really sure, like it was just we were making music just because we liked making music, and then he was just like, we'll do this EP thing, and I was like, yeah, it's like, why not, like what do we have to lose, whatever, and we just went for it, basically.
Thanks, Paul. It's taking that first step.
Like
project, like
especially like I mean, it's not even like we're like huge names on the Irish music scene, like so like
even for the people around you, also, it's just it's cool. Like they know that you have this thing, and you know, and it's like, oh shit, I actually
it's really crazy. Like my parents and everything. Like, I remember I used to telling my mom or telling my dad, like on the way out the door, we're like, yeah, it's gonna record music, whatever. It's just, my mom was just like, yeah. And my dad would be like, whatever. Like they like obviously they're just like, go do your thing, whatever. And they just, when this came out, like whatever, and I shared it with them and everything. Like they were like proper. You could see the like.
Oh shit.
Like they were like, wow, he really went out for this, like, and like they're sharing it with my aunties, my uncles, and everything. I was like, wow, like it's really that deep. Yeah. But like, it's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool.
That's similar with like my parents right now. Like, oh, I'm going to do a podcast. They're like, go on. What time are you going to be back at? Like, it doesn't seem like a lot.
It doesn't, like, it's like.
But that's the way you want it to be. It's more.
They're easy going about it, like they're easy going about it. Like it's not
there's no treated like such a big thing.
Yeah, like and they obviously, like parents being just cool about things like that. Obviously know what you're capable of and things like that, and they just like whatever, like go do your thing. So I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. When you were doing the EP from the start, did you have a sort of general idea what the theme?
Oh yeah, it was always going to be like Aston Quay, basically like place in Dublin or whatever. It was always going to be about this like journey that I was basically starting. Like I used to, so I'd get like the bus from Drogheda into Dublin, whatever, and I'd like go to Aston Quay, and then from Aston Quay get to 37 to Blanchester, where me and to Zach's house, where me and him would record or whatever, and that kind of signified, like that journey kind of signified the journey which I was about to start as well, which was this which signifying this journey which I was about to start into this music thing, in which I was like some of the songs in there are just kind of like me, like discovery. It's kind of like trying this music thing and trying all these different approaches to music, and just kind of questioning myself, like what is the end goal, or what is the purpose, or what am I actually looking for in this process and this journey I've started. Like I'm not really knowing what the end goal of what I've started is. So like that's what Aston Quay really signifies, like just the journey that I'm about to start, or the journey I'm starting.
Very well started. That's sort of like the key, the cornerstone of like a creative pursuit is jumping before you know where you're gonna land. Because then you get the good shit. Because you're not afraid. You're just like
You're just sitting on a bus and like you're saying, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's just going and you just have to sit there and just let it go where it says.
Yeah, and it's just like I also in the EP just try to describe like also introducing this like other side of myself that sometimes I didn't even know was there, or like a lot of people didn't know like was there either, and kind of just opening my own eyes as well to this other side of myself that I could really like unleash and just go for it basically. Absolutely. And see what comes out of it.
It kind of reminds me of Frank Ocean, the way he writes his songs. He's like he's always putting like a personal like journey into it, like, and brings everything back to his childhood and stuff and his teenage years, and it gives it a really like it grounds it. Grounds it really well.
Makes it personal.
He's not singing about of course he's singing about cars and stuff. He puts like he puts a personal touch onto everything he writes about. And
so bring it back to him, his own experience.
Because he can be obviously you can be more passionate about something if it's sort of tied to a personal memory than if you're like, oh man, saw a car the other day, it was lit. Oh, bought a car the other day, I've had it for 30 seconds, it's so good. Like, that's great, but I mean, I don't care. I don't feel anything about that.
Like I find that especially if I'm gonna write a song or whatever, I find it so much easier if I just kind of think about something that's got to do with me. Like I find the process so much easier.
Absolutely.
Like I'll get the first line down, whatever, and if I can just relate the whole process to myself or experiences I've been through, then like I could like bust out the song in like 10 minutes, whatever, and that's it. Like I make it meaningful as well at the same time. But like I find it hard. Like if you gave me not even like I find like I'm sure that like as I delve deeper into this, like I'll probably be like I'll be picking different subject matters and going like really like testing myself and challenging myself.
Absolutely.
Like what else can I talk about here, or what other things can I talk about? But like just for the start, like I wanted to make sure that like it's pretty personal
big time.
about my journey and things like that. So
Did you ever feel challenged while trying to do the EP? Were there any moments where you were like really like just deeply thinking and just challenged, and like out of it did you get something better, if you get what I'm trying to say?
As in the creative process of like maybe writing a song.
Was there any time when you were like so stuck and you just didn't know what to write and then something came to you?
I'm trying to think what song was probably the most difficult. I'm not sure. No, because like as I said,
just flow. You were
as I said, like the subject matters. Or like I had an idea for Aston Quay. Once we established that okay, we're doing an EP, and it's gonna be my first EP, whatever. I established in my mind already that okay, I'm gonna talk about the start of everything, like all the things I'm facing at the start of this journey in which I'm taking. I'm about to embark on. So I made sure like whenever I started to write a song, or whenever I felt that okay, I like this idea or whatever, like once I got into it, like I very rarely stumbled or
let it loose.
I very rarely stumbled. Like some of the times, like I'd get something done and I'd be thinking, oh, where did that come from? Like I'd be saying, like when I was recording like Discovery is one of the songs there. I was when I was like laid down, it was done or whatever, and Zach just turned around to me. I was like, "What's like? Are you okay?" Like that's in that sort of way. Like where's that coming from? And I was kind of like, I don't even know. But then I thought back on it again. I was like, nah, that's like real things I think like on a daily, and it was kind of like just there in my subconscious mind. It just came out when I wrote.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just write it down.
Yeah.
Let it out.
Yeah.
You know.
And I hate like trying to force myself to write something. Like then I feel like I'm like if I'm about to write something and I'm like I'm not really there in the frame mode, then I won't do it then. So like if I'm like started something and I'm feeling that like the ideas are coming and it's just natural, like it's just flowing out, then that's the kind of creative process I prefer to.
Writing about stuff that you're passionate about is much more organic because you don't have to sort of create a false persona to write about this.
You can jazz up, you can jazz up the truth as well, like shake it up whatever, for just like dramatic effect as well, just make it sound as a killer or whatever. But like if it's coming from an organic place or if it's coming from a natural place, I think it's so much easier.
Even I think a lot of songwriters, a lot of storytellers, script writers and stuff. They always like I write a lot. I write movies.
That's
like
cool.
That. But you always write about something. If you want to write a good movie, you gotta write about something that's obviously not your life, because my life is boring as fuck. I don't want to write about me going to college and going to work in the meat factory.
There's only so much like.
But you gotta implant some personal thing in it.
Yeah, like there's only so much like you can tell about yourself. Like I mean, at the end, you're gonna get to the end of the story eventually. Yeah. So then, when you get to the end of the story, what else are you gonna talk about? Basically. So yeah.
That's crazy. Like there's but sometimes I feel there's moments in life where you're just like, holy shit, that could have been a movie. Like I was at Longitude the other day, and you know IMDb.
Yes, I did.
She called me up on stage.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram.
And I saw that. Holy shit!
Where were you to be like? In
I was like in the first. There's like 3-4 rows in front of me, but she was like asking, anybody have any spliffs or anything? I was like, I put 4 fingers up. I was like, she's like, you got 4? I had 7, but holy shit! I thought I was gonna get on and I was gonna get called off, but like, I thought like people were gonna come after me, like the security was just gonna take me to the side, but it was sick. Like I turned around, the crowd is huge, but I feel like it's moments like that that you can like put a twist on, in a sense, and you can make a bigger story out of it.
You can just expand that so much.
You can expand that so much, and you can just change all the events, like, to something different. And
that could be like the catalyst of like a very good story. Like
some codes on Mars,
holy shit! It was like my 5 minutes of fame or some shit. 15 minutes of fame.
It looked pretty insane though. Like I saw the picture, like, and you just there on stage and like.
Me, like I never thought in a million years that would happen. All my friends were like, "That was gangster. That was gangster. You're a gangster now." People were coming up and they were like saying, "Holy shit, you want to say that?" Like, yeah. And then there was like
just like newfound fame, like it's like ask me,
then for the rest of the time, you just sat on the grass, just smoking.
It's pretty crazy.
It is. It's like little moments like that I feel you can take something out of. Build a story with it.
Yeah. Like
even if your life is boring as fuck, it's just one little thing that you can just like. Twist on.
You could be like a series, like as you said there. You could be like your life could be boring or whatever. Like you could
think about it, everyone's life is boring. Like if in their own eyes, like if
you have a daily routine, like, and you're used to doing the same thing. You're gonna think it's gonna be after a while you're gonna be thinking like, man, I do nothing really.
It's your responsibility to make it a good day, though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it.
Make it a good
you know
life.
Joey Diaz? You might know him. Joey Diaz now.
I'm not sure.
He's this one comedian that goes on the Joe Rogan podcast a lot, and he says some true shit. Like, it's full of profanity and shit. So he says shit like, "You got mouths to feed. You got like people to prove wrong and shit," and it's true. Like, if you just take that outlook on daily life, it just
definitely,
even if it's a daily routine that you do every single day, you can just make it better.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, like if you try and
write a song or
whatnot.
whatnot.
Write a song, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to get into.
You wrote that during your daily routine.
Yeah.
One of your life.
Yeah, like it's actually funny. My mom asked me, when she listened to the whole thing and she asked me, when were you writing all this? And I was like, man, I'm just chilling, like chilling around the house, just writing. Yeah.
You'd think that you'd be like in a studio or some shit writing this shit.
Man, you could be like on the go and just writing. Like you could be like going to the shop or whatever, and there's an idea in your head, and you like, get your phone out and just like I used to do it like pen and paper, and then I was like, why am I doing this? Like I could be so much more effective using my like just notes on my phone. Like
that's what, I was thinking about that so much recently. You know, calendars on your phone. What's the point of keeping a literal physical calendar on the wall if you have that shit on your phone like everywhere you go?
But then do you actually go into the calendar on your phone that often?
That's what I'm trying to like
yeah. I kind of feel like it's I kind of feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like the you know, authentic just calendar hanging on the wall.
That's similar to what you're saying with the pen and paper.
Is it though? Is it that?
No,
a pen and paper is not.
Calendar is like vinyl, right? So it's like.
But if it's look, you get a little notification on your phone and shit. Like whenever I'm going on holidays, like I get a notification. I'm like, oh shit, my phone just told me I'm going on holidays.
Imagine you walk in your kitchen, 3 a.m. and your calendar starts fucking talking to you. You'd be like, what's going on? No, you don't. You don't want that, right?
But
just a piece of paper. Data.
Yeah, but I fuck with the notes.
Yeah,
I like
notes
the
are
notes.
notes are a good shout.
It's so good. You can have like little subfolders and shit.
Yeah, like
It's so neat.
and you can just start like I have so many like half written things as well. Like you start it and leave it there, and you can go back to it whenever. Like it's yeah.
That's all my.
So you're not gonna run out of paper.
Think about notebooks as well. You probably felt it. Both of you probably felt this before. You start you like, oh, this is gonna be my notebook for this. You get like 3-4 pages in, and shit just gets neglected.
Yeah, or
you never open it again.
You start doing something else with it, like
But with notes, you're just scrolling like, oh shit, what's this? It has some weird ass title. It's like, you click into it, it's something completely different. It's like, whoa, it's good. It's cool little thing.
What you call it? With noting, with pen and paper as well. The problem is like if you start like I found that also that if I start an idea for a song or whatever, the mistakes sometimes, or not even mistakes, like I might start something and I'm like, I don't really like that, and then just crossing it out and all that kind of hassle, and you might even scrap a whole like I think I've slight OCD as well, so that type of stuff like annoys me.
We all do it. OCD fucks me up a little bit.
Yeah, like it's fine.
But yeah, that's true. I feel pen and paper, like even, do you ever watch 8 Mile?
Yeah.
With Eminem.
Yeah,
you know, he's sitting in the bus writing them. He's like looking at a shop. He's like putting it on a bar.
That's the thing. Like, you want to think that, oh yeah, I'm always gonna be that pen and paper guy. Like I'm just gonna be in the middle of the room.
So
it was just like line in my head. I whip out the pen and paper. But it's not. It never really works that way. Like, it doesn't go down like that.
No, it doesn't.
Not all the time. No.
I fuck with notes. Notes are cool.
Yeah, most of the time. That's the way.
I used to know a guy who actually did bring around a little notebook, and every time he whipped it out, like in class, our teacher would be like, "It's how you put the phone numbers, yeah?" And he'd just be like, ashamed. He'd be putting that shit away. He'd just be like, "Why are you doing this to yourself every day? Just put the notebook away, kid. Get a phone, you know."
Fair play to him though.
Oh no, he was good.
Fair play.
He was good at what he did.
Yeah. What did you do?
He was a writer.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, why is a teacher trying to shit on him in that way?
Teachers are bad because this was like our Irish class, so he was like, a Cara, Hershey, it a Mola, you know, and we were all just like,
I drew way too much in my Irish class. Holy shit. I dropped to ordinary level from higher level, and I was just too good at it because I was actually good at Irish. I just wasn't arsed for the higher level thing. And every single day I drew, and the teacher always gave out to me. She's like, "Are you drawing again?" I'm like, "Yeah." The thing is, she couldn't stop me because I knew
you doing well in your doing well in your. It was literally like I was the ordinary like I dropped it on the day of the exam. I dropped from higher to ordinary, and so I never looked at an ordinary paper in my life, like. So, but I still managed to get like I think it would be or whatever. And what I noticed is I was just using knowledge from like junior to high level, which is pretty cool. Like
I think it was one of my most creative classes. That class where I drew. Because the teacher couldn't do anything really, you know, everybody else is trying to learn. I'm just there. I was in the back of the class, so I just always drawing. Like she'd give us like a sheet of paper, it's like a poem or whatever, and I'd be like drawing over the words because I know I wouldn't be like keeping it. Oh, she used to give that to me for having the jacket on and shit. Oh, just good times. Good old times. Are you in college?
Yeah.
You in college? What are you studying?
Galway, sports and exercise science.
That's sick.
Very nice.
Sick.
Yeah, it sounds cool. It sounds really cool. Yeah. But
college is a bit like that for everyone though. It's like the overall title is like, oh.
The idea of it is really beautiful, but then the day-to-day, the nitty-gritty. I'm doing science in Trinity, and I swear, like I love the labs. But the classes make me want to like find the tallest window. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's just the lecturers, man.
Like it's pretty like it's alright, like it's getting better. Like I'm going into my third year now, and like I think gradually it's getting better.
Yeah, I'd say it does. But the more you get into it,
it's getting better. Like first year was like, wow, this is not what I signed up for. Like
yeah, big time. Have you any plans for the near future in terms of the music?
Like it's just create more music and just get as much music out there as possible, like, and just keep pumping the music out there, keep getting ideas out there, and just try and increase the fan base.
Big time.
So to say, like, and just get my name out there as much as possible, and just keep going with the music. Like,
Are you thinking of working on any collaborations with?
Yeah, like I'd love that. Like I'd love to like get into like other people's fan bases and things like that. Like I've actually been talking to like 2 people about like just a collab and things like that. And yeah, like I'm down to like work with whatever. Like just creative process of making good music is just like I'm really excited about doing things like that. So like
I don't. But yeah, even in terms of collaborations, like JLOL would be like a sick shout because I heard Zach. You know Zach.
Yeah.
You work with Zach. Zach knows JLOL. Like, it'd be sick.
He's a
you should get Zach to make some fire ass beat. Get both of you to even him and Chris Cabs. Released a song. Work It Out recently. Yeah. It is pretty sick. I really like it. It's a real. Oh, it's real ambient. Like
I actually I remember when Chris Cabs was about to release his what was the EP or album he released the Untold EP. I remember Zach obviously got the plug of like a few of them before it was released or whatever. He played it and I was like, I like the vibe, like there's kind of the mix of kind of Afro pop R&B kind of thing going on there. Like I like the vibe behind that. Like I was actually watching his interview with you guys.
Yeah, with his podcast with Shane. It was sick. They talked about some real good shit.
Yeah. They're big fish. They're big fish.
Shout out. Sorry, I just interrupted. Yeah.
Also, I had to just say
audiohaus.
Quick shout out to Valentino for the fucking sick ass photo. Holy shit. That's a sick pic, like.
It is pretty cool.
For a sec, I thought Aston Quay wasn't even a real place. I was like,
it's not no Dublin.
This works too well together. I was like, hang on, it's just a mind fuck.
Yeah, man, like the way like my name was all like Omo Aston and everything. Like my mum pointed that out as like Omo Aston Quay. Like, what were you playing at? And I was like, I don't know. It just happened. That's the way it fell together. Like, and then like this.
Is that spray paint there?
That's actually graffiti on the wall. Like, and that was a complete fluke. Like, it was just when the picture was like done out, whatever, and Val sent me in it, and I was like, this is like pretty cool. Like,
it's really well edited.
Holy shit,
very cool. And I was like, wow.
And even I feel.
He's such a talented guy. Man. Shout out to him, man.
Fucking picture. Holy shit.
Shout out to Val. Like,
how many times did you have to walk that? Probably like 50.
Countless amounts of times, man. It was pretty.
Your leg's wrong.
It was definitely more than 50. Val was just gonna like again, or whatever. But like I told him kind of like what I had in mind. I was like, you know what I said to him the first days we met. I was kind of like, oh, did you ever see the Beatles album where they're walking along the and I was kind of like, that's kind of what I want. And I was like, I kind of want Aston Quay. And whatever, and he was like, and we went to like a loop. I actually thought this plaque was like a bit lower, but the plaque was like he couldn't get me and the plaque or whatever. Yeah. So he did a bit of sprinkling of editing magic there to get
very good. Yeah, it's very convincing. It's still sick. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't notice. It's sick though. Holy shit.
And now that you mention it, it is very Beatlesy. I really like it in that way. Yeah.
Oh man.
In the best possible way. It's brilliant.
Oh, is it like
It's so important to have good core.
Yeah, dude. That's like the first call to command. Like it's just kind of.
It's the first thing people see.
Yeah, first thing people see. Like what like if like I want to like promote my music to just a randomer or something like, and this is the first thing they see. Like the cover, whatever, has to stand. It has to kind of catch their attention in some way. Like they have to be interested in the bit of art first to even think about listening to music in the first place. Like, so like I felt that this was really important. And when he sent me this, I was like, yes. I was like, I remember perfect.
Talking to Zach on the day when you released Harmony as a single.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. We were sitting there and he's like, yeah, single's supposed to be out later on. And I just searched it on fucking Spotify real quick. And he's like, oh shit, it's already out. It's not supposed to be out. I'm like, sick, I'm going to listen to this later, Jack. I'm going to listen to this right now. But then when I was on holiday when you released it on the 1st of July. And when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, that's such a good cover.
Thank you.
Photo.
Well,
even Aston Quay, like the fucking the
oh yeah, he like we had to like it was like a 2-part thing. Like he had to get a picture of this plaque first, and then we had to get me walking, just be walking.
With focus.
Not even that. Like that was kind of like it's just it just kind of came together. Like just all really came together. It was pretty cool when it came together. Like. And there was this thing I used to have on my YouTube page where it actually said like my cover was Focus, Focus.
Yeah.
And this is long before I ever thought of doing an EP.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I was like,
It's like
what?
the universe came together.
I was like, what the hell, man? This is pretty cool. And then like I'm really like, as I said, like slight OCD, like, and there was other pictures where my legs were kind of like not kind of like this. So like we had to like take a lot of pictures where I was like, make sure my leg is kind of like, you know, that kind of look about it and everything. So yeah, it's crazy when things actually come out the way you
the way you pictured it.
Not even like this came out better than I pictured it, like, so it's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. Are we gonna wrap this up? Like,
You're
it's
asking me.
it was fucking sweet talking to you, man.
Thank you.
Cheers
Thank you for
coming
having
in.
me, man. Thank you for having me.
Also, we're gonna give this away in a giveaway on the Instagram. So check out the Instagrams. It's gonna be on our Instagram, on your Instagram. It's sick. It's signed by Omo Aston himself.
Exactly. And we got the little monks in the trunk in the bottom right hand corner. That's who we
It's
are.
gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. So cheers for coming on.
Thank you so much.
There's shit that Zach couldn't make it, but that's for another
We'll
time.
get him on. We'll get him on.
We'll get
Yeah,
him on,
he'll
Do you want to plug anything into
Do you want to plug anything for your boys or whatever?
Oh, shout out to Zach, obviously. Flop. Like, shout out to Zach, obviously. Shout out to Val. Shout out to Dendo. Shout out to Fuego. They're my boys. There we have stuff coming. Anyway, in terms of
We'll have to get you
musically.
on before you release your new shit. But
Oh, big time.
Yeah. Oh, that could be soonish. That could we kind of have a
next week.
I'm not gonna put a date on it because like me and Zach are kind of poor with time, but like it's the idea's already done. Like
you are making little 9-month babies in this bitch.
but we don't know. There might be another EP or whatever. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see the way it is.
Alright, well,
Anyway.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
It
having
was
me.
a pleasure.
Oh, hang on. One more thing. Do you want to do a little quick rapid fire round? Quick. This is to finish off. So he's just gonna rapid fire like quick questions. You have quick answers. It's either one or the other. Don't think. Well, obviously think about it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it too much.
I'm gonna speak as fast as I can because I want to speak fast and we want to, make it fast.
Alright.
Because then people like.
Hopefully I can understand.
All right. Okay. No fast food or no sugar.
No sugar.
Okay. Truth or ideal?
Truth or
Ideal. The way you want it to be or the way it is?
truth?
Okay. Snow or sunshine?
Snow.
Okay. City or countryside?
City.
Internet or TV?
Internet.
Good choice. Cycle or swim?
Cycle. I can't swim.
Good answer. Beach holiday or festival holiday?
Festival holiday.
That's fine. Oh, man of taste. Career or family?
Family.
Family. Good man. Science or faith?
Science.
Science.
Alright, I have one more question. Kendrick, J. Cole.
Kendrick. I love Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I love Kendrick.
Tupac, Biggie. Or do you not fuck with
Biggie.
Biggie. I fuck with Biggie more. I don't know.
Biggie just like has that. He has that flow, like, and just his voice and everything. Like Tupac, don't get me wrong, that guy's sick, but like, Biggie's just.
I fuck with Biggie more.
Man. He's just. He's
Alright, sick.
Okay, my peeps.
Happy we got that done.
See you next week.
See you on the next
This is Monks in the Trunk.
Sick.
We love you all.
I don't even know what camera to look at. I'm
I'm looking. I just hope that was looking at
I'm
me.
just chilling. Is that the? Oh.
Because otherwise,
That's your camera.
Chef Ziggins going season up the tune now. Don't forget.